Hello everyone, it's the Tall and Short Travelers. We are coming to you, there's the short traveler. We are coming to you today from Hatteras Campground in Waves, North Carolina, or it's Camp Hatteras, Rodanthe, if that's the correct spelling. We've been here about a week now, and we just wanted to make sure to get on here and give you guys a sort of a review of the campground. More so just ride around and let you see just sort of what it is. I know that's how we choose our campgrounds when we go camping. We like to get on YouTube and check people's videos out. So I'm gonna hit the button and spin you around, and we'll go for a golf cart ride. Show you guys a little bit about Camp Hatteras. All right, ready? Oh yeah, here we go. Bam! Okay, there's the road coming in. Let me spin around here. We're actually sitting at the sign, so you're coming in off 12 and you turn into the park. You're turning in here. There's the sign. Yeah, this is the ocean side. You turn left, you're coming from Nag's Head. And we will go across to the other side. So anyway, you got your little check-in area here. Got security, got people on staff here. As you see to the right, you got a little putt-putt course going on here.
Bike rentals.
You got bike rentals.
Shuffleboard.
Cornhole. You got a playground. Mm-hmm. They do karaoke. They've done karaoke since we've been here. Tennis. Bring your tennis rackets. Over here to the left is your registration office. And behind that registration office, once you go through there, is your indoor pool. They have an indoor pool, and they got an indoor hot tub. So.
And an outdoor.
Yep, and an outdoor pool.
And ice.
So, yep, there's your ice. If you need ice, you can get some ice. They got a little extra parking here. Try to get you above the cutoff. So you come in the main. All this, it's basically a big square. It's almost like to me, it's almost set up like a correctional facility. It's a big square with pods, but if that makes sense. So right here, as soon as you come in, you stop. That building right in front of me is your washer and dryers. It's also a bathrooms and a little bathhouse on the other side of it. So, but we're going to take you for a little tour. The sites are okay. They're not the tightest I've seen, but they're not the biggest I've seen. This is the first loop to the right coming in.
This is our loop.
This is our loop too. But I will tell you this: the maintenance here is Johnny on the spot. I mean, when these spots clear out, they're out here within 15 minutes with a lawnmower, cutting the grass, and checking everything. So, pretty nice. So there's old Smokey and the Bandit. And we are on the pond. I'll drive down one of these empty sites and show you. We got an empty one right beside us, but we got lucky. We didn't ask for this, but and there's the back of the camper, and we are right on the water, right on the pond. So we were very fortunate as far as that goes. know, we had to park sort of to the side in the grass. But I will say we've been through all the campgrounds down here, and most, yeah, I mean, we may have missed one, but if we did, it was really small, and this is by far the nicer of the places to camp here, in my opinion. So it gives you a good idea here of the sites. Here's an empty site here. And then
Not really restrictive on campers.
oh yeah, the guys, there's not a crowd here. It's not crowded in Outer Banks that we've noticed here in June, you know, like it normally would be. And with this park, there's really no restrictions. I mean, they let you have golf carts and e-bikes, and I mean, you can see, man, there's another mow. Shout out to the Grand Design. Yeah, and they let you have older campers. There's not a restriction on, you know, a lot of these parks you go to. It's like, well, if your camper's less than 10 years old, you know, you can't bring it in. More than 10 years old, I'm sorry, you can't bring it in. So, none of that. I mean, we saw one in here. Man, that sucker was old, but she was still running in good shape.
Bringing memories.
Yep, making memories. They got several locations for trash pickup. I'm not gonna go through every one of the loops, but here, spin you around. There's a loop. Now we're headed in of course, in the square I was telling you about, and toward the beach. And it really ain't that far. There's another mow. Shout out to Grand Design.
These were all full last night.
Yeah, all these spots you see, you know, of course it's Saturday, so
Golf cart parking.
yeah, golf cart parking. Rodanthe. So there was one entrance back there at the corner, and this is the sort of the main one. Got a little building here, but I'm gonna park right here across from the beach access is a bathroom and a shower. So, you know, you can come off and go over there and do what you need to do. So, but I want to run up here and give you a real quick, the short traveler will stay in the cart. I'm just going to give you an eyeball of the beach. Got to see it all. Guys, we've been fortunate enough to go up and down well, as far north as the Outer Banks and as far south as Key West, and we've been fortunate enough to see most of the East Coast. And I can tell you right now that this beach right here is the prettiest beach that we've seen. So you don't really get. I mean, look at this. I mean, just, it's heaven. Yesterday and today's actually been the best beach days that we've had. We weren't able to get out there yesterday, but I think we're gonna try to get out there today. We leave tomorrow morning early, so But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a shot. You can see the pier. There's a pier way down there. And then as you're walking back up to the steps here, you see the campground. So, yeah, highly recommend. Here I go with this highly recommending stuff. Highly recommend. I highly recommend Camp Hatteras. So, there's a short traveler. Hey. Oh, shout out to Island Cruisers, husband and wife. They rent out these golf carts, and since we don't have one right this second, they gave us a good rate. They give AARP discounts, I think, as well as military, so, and Good Sam. Check them out. I'm not sure about Good Sam. I know they do AARP in the military, so I don't remember about Good Sam. The park here actually gives you Good Sam discount. So when you call to book it, make sure you tell them you're Good Sam if you are. So, all right, we're gonna get back on the cart. Oh, I see a Vietnam veteran sticker there.
Yeah, that's.
Shout out to all the vets out there. Thank you for your service. All right, there's a little parking area here on the right too. Flag flying for Leo there, law enforcement. These three corners are not too bad. They're closer to the beach, but they don't have as pretty grass as some of the other ones. Of course, as you get closer to the sand. But again, we're going in the square, and off. Here's another little loop. I'm not sure how many sites they got in here, but
it's laid out the maximum.
It's laid out very well, actually. They've done a great job. So, but we got all kinds of campers here. We got another Grand Design representing. Solitude. We got a Chaparral, an Outback, a Montana. Cyclone. I've seen a lot of these Coachman Catalinas here. I don't know much about that Coachman Catalina, but we've seen a lot here. So a lot of them empty, as you see. Again, Saturday. It was packed last night, guy. I mean, it was packed. Of course, you've got trash containers there. I think there's 4 sets of them. So, of course, showing love. They're showing love. Shout out to Tiffin. Big nice Phaeton there. Jayco. See a reflection down there? Oh yeah. Look at these little, I love these little Airstreams. Shout out to Airstream. Little baby Airstream. Guys, you get in your golf carts and you go around, and that, golf carts are very useful in campgrounds, that we figured. But you know that you love looking at other people's stuff. That's what it's all about. Shout out to Montana Sprinter. look at. Here's a good friend of mine and his Momentum right there. Crow Heating and Plumbing out of Easley, South Carolina. Okay, as you see, we've come full square. Not full circle, full square. So now we're going to turn and we're going to take you to the sound side. It's the Pamlico Sound. I hope I said that right. Pamlico. What you get over there with the sound side is you get a little bitty square piece of beach, and you really don't get the beach like you do here. It's just more.
But you get much more water.
Yeah, you get much more of a water. Well, you get a water view from your camper if you're not where the seaweed's growing real tall. So. Oh, they're gonna let us go. Woo-hoo. Thank you. All right, now this is the sound side. Now it's sort of square too. Very similar to the other side. But there's not quite as many spaces over here. And they also have a bathhouse over here. And a washer and dryers. So here's what you get. But here's their little beachy thing, and we're gonna pull out here. There's a lot more activity out here today than there has been, just so y'all know. So this is the little beachy area. So yeah, you can rent jet skis here. Which is it's a thing here. Kiteboarding is a huge thing here. But I'm not quite sure what that is, but it looks very similar to a pontoon with some zebra print. That looks like maybe some Eastern Tennessee or some. No offense to my Cross City people, but looks like maybe from Cross City or from Eastern Tennessee, some kind of setup there. I like it, but I guess they got the little colored
I think they're doing pontoon classes.
balloons.
They're doing classes on how to ride jet skis.
Oh, they're doing. The Short Traveler says they're doing classes on how to, and that makes sense. I see people out there. Again, I'm not quite sure what that is. But anyway, so you do get a beautiful view here.
And we were with some people that went crabbing off the edge here.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, John Bach and his Evan and Grant, they were doing some crabbing.
Entertained us for hours.
Yeah, it was hours of entertainment, I'm telling you. It was absolutely phenomenal. So here's a good look at these sites. The sites are I mean, the space and the sites are the same as across on the ocean side. There's your bathhouse right there. But I'm gonna spin around. See, as you see here, I mean, these are on the back side closest to the ocean here, or the sound, but you've got a lot of seaweed.
Down here, I think it's seaweed.
So the ones up here near the beach area, you can't really get a good view. But once you get down here to these on the farther end of the square, on the back side, it's cut down. You can actually go in and you can actually see a little bit. Like I'm gonna pull in here to one of them. This is 331. Yep, site 331. So, as you see, you get a little bit of a view here of the ocean because the grass ain't so high. Whereas, you know, the spots up, you know, up more near that little beach area is the grass is a little taller and you can't really see a whole lot. So these over here would not be bad. You just, again, you don't get to the whole laying out on the ocean thing is what people get down the way of the lawn. I'm telling you, man, their maintenance is top notch. They'll get you. So I think there's just, is there one big loop here? There's two big loops here. And if you pull the Camp Hatteras RV resort up online, you'll be able to see, you know, exactly the little loop we're taking. So
I think it's important to say that they have multiple security people in golf carts coming around and just ensuring things are going well, but they're not intrusive. They don't just come at you for a little...
This guy on the lawnmower after me.
They really don't come at you for minor infraction or a little bit here or there, but they're really here for your security. And they're unobtrusive over in the corners. You'll see them. They may drive by at night and say, "Oh, you forgot to turn your lights on your golf cart," and things like that. But really great job that they do here to prepare the sites, keep them maintained, and make you feel protected and safe in the park. But at the same time, letting everybody have a great time. I think it's a great balance that they've been able to achieve.
Yep. Actually, of all the parks we've been to so far, this is probably one of the better ran parks or resorts. Actually, this is a resort. So, and if you have RV issues,
And Bigfoot's not around.
and Bigfoot Mobile RV Services, which is me, is not around, which I won't be. They have what they call a it's Route 12 RV mobile repair right here, fairly close. I believe the guy's master electrician,
He's
so master certified. So,
but we didn't talk to him to find out his credentials.
yeah, we don't know his credentials. That's just what we read. So anyway, that helps to know that there's somebody close out on an island, you know. We're so far down, you know. Which you're about, if you're here, you're about 30 to 40 minutes from Nag's Head. That's headed north.
Because he's waiting for you.
So this is it. That's where to be. Alright guys, here we are. I think we've been able to cover pretty much the park. Not I mean 24 minutes or so. Try to hit the highlights and make sure, you know, everybody gets all the information to make a good decision on where they want to stay here. Again, this is, I mean, from what I've seen, it's the best park down this way. And we did a video on the ferry too. You can go down to Ocracoke Island, which is an island. It's about 45 minutes to an hour south of here just to get to the ferry, and then it's about another 30-minute ride, 30 minutes to an hour ride on the ferry over to Ocracoke Island, which we went over with some friends and we ate, and it didn't take long to ride around that place because it ain't very big. So, but it was if you come here, you want to hit the lighthouses. We went to all the lighthouses, Bodie, Camp Hatteras. You know, we touched Ocracoke. Yeah, we touched the lighthouses, which is a cool thing. We like lighthouses. You want to do the Lost Colony, the first English child to ever be born on U.S. soil, 1587, I think.
And be sure and walk down to the amphitheater, even if you're not here for the play, because there's a play every night.
Yeah, go down to, when you go to the Lost Colony, and it's awesome. It doesn't cost, well, yeah, it doesn't cost you anything to go down there and walk around. But go down to that theater because it backs right up to the water, and it's super cool.
We thought it was cool.
It's awesome. So
and the Wright Brothers Memorial while you're in.
Yep, Wright Brothers, which is super fascinating. How they ever did that, I have no idea.
And we did videos on the Wright Brothers.
We did videos.
Did we do one on Lost Colony?
No, we didn't.
Oh, then check out our photos then on Facebook.
Make sure you check out our Facebook and Instagram, because we're trying to put all our photos on there. We try to do videos on most stuff, but sometimes we don't get to. So, but check out our Facebook and Instagram. Also, shout out to Tony at the NRVTA for doing our social media YouTube channel. Thanks, Tony.
Yeah,
we appreciate
love
it. But anyway, check us out, like the videos, subscribe to our channel. We would really appreciate it. We're going to be doing lots more traveling. For sure, we're trying to come up with a long trip for next year. Don't quite know where we're going yet, but stay tuned for some more this year as well. But we hope you've enjoyed it, and
come see Camp Hatteras.
Yep, come see Camp Hatteras. It's a place to be here. So the Tall and Short Travelers, we give it a thumbs up here. And again, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Later, guys.